Hey everybody, it's Craig. So let's just do a very simple setup and sand cast this wax band. Got two halves here. You want to take the half that's got the raised part and it's got the cutouts in it. This edge here faces down. I either use my thumb or I just push it in with a dowel. I used to hammer it, but I found I get better results not hammering it. So once you get this turned over, you want to make sure there's no sand on this edge right here. Clean this off. Then what you want to do is you want to put powder on this. And you want to put powder on the band, especially on the inside. What that's going to do is make it stick less. So I'm going to move it way up here so I can get a nice sprue in there. And if you got something, you know, flat like this that you can set on a band, it makes pushing it in so much easier. I try and get it about halfway in there. Yeah, that's pretty good. You know, especially when it's wax like this. Easy to break it, you know, if you're pushing it kind of uneven. So now that's all cleaned off. A little bit right there. Cleaned off right here. So now we can take the other half, put it in place. Then again, we're going to take and powder it really well. See, with my thumb, and we got that wax there, I can push this in there without harming the wax if I use my thumb. This is just such an easy process. Then you want to take a straight edge and just clean that off. What I like to do is set this down flat so that and hold it down so that when I pull it apart, nothing really moves. So we got this side first, which is going to have the vents. I like to use my thumb, just like that. Makes a really nice funnel. Maybe if you have too big a thumb, it may not work well. And something that's like a cylinder type like this, you want to make your sprue. You want your sprue to be fairly large. Try and get it centered if you can. And then take and round these edges. That way when the metal shoots in, it doesn't hit an edge and break it off. I got to get down closer so that I can see this area that I've kind of pushed into the mold, and I got to clean that off. So the next thing, what I like to do is get really close, push down, and pull back. Just gives me a nice, clean vent. Now I'm going to take it all the way over, but I like to do it like this first. kind of noticed like right here, I was a little too close and it kind of pushed that in. I'm going to see if I can fix that. And that actually worked pretty good, so I just can't see anymore, so I got to take my glasses off. If there's any like buildup like right here, it could get pushed back in. Kind of smooth that off and blow it away. Okay, so that's that half. Then we got this half. We got to put the glasses back on. So now we need to loosen this. This isn't the best type of tweezers. See if just want to be real careful, and when you get it really kind of loose like this, you can sometimes, yeah, you can just drop it right out. And when you drop it out, it has a tendency to not hurt this edge right here. Sometimes if you're pulling it out, you can actually pull away a little bit of the edge, but that worked really good. So now we're going to make the funnel again. And we're going to make, if we put it right in the middle, work on our sprue, round this off. Then we need to get down here so we can clean up this extra in here. Taking your time is best. So right there we have a perfect couple of halves here. And so I'll do a separate video where I pour the metal, just because it's just going to take so long to melt the metal. But these, with the channels nice and clean, these two halves are going to fit together really well. Everything is nice and flush here, and it's ready to have the metal poured. All right, thanks everybody.